Today we begin the process of creating our collage. We need to find enough beautiful colors, images, and paper to fill our collage space, as well as communicate the ideas and the feelings in our collage. This is a very happy collage that someone made. We can see lots of details that they found in order to provide us with an image that we can read. This is a brainstorming sheet. It's been modified from the last one, and it gives you two areas to think about: good memories and bad memories. We'll have 4 silent minutes to think about our memories. You can work on one or the other or both. You will need to show Miss Yao your completed shopping list on this paper before you can select magazines to peruse at your seat. And while we're looking at magazines, we can't spend any time playing looky-looky with friends to show friends things that you think are interesting in the magazine, because everyone needs to be focused for their own image hunt. Please hand any questionable content to Miss Yao for disposal. And down here at the bottom are the criteria and learning goals for self-assessment. So on my sheet, I was thinking about a memory when I was driving on the highway on a beautiful day and saw a really terrible accident. I didn't see how it started, but I did see a tiny car about half a mile ahead of me flipping through the air. I saw the undercarriage of the car, probably 20 feet in the air. And I just remember my heart racing, kind of losing my ability to think clearly, but I did manage to pull over and call 911. And I remember shaking in my car for 10 minutes afterwards. So I wrote the memory. I listed colors that I associate with that day. Even though it was a beautiful blue sky, I think of more like an eerie, sickly blue. There was mud pulled up in the median grass, lots of brown, violent mud scratches in the grass. There's clearly a highway. It was early fall and sunny and cold and beautiful. The time of day is important in your collage. There's things in my collage that I'll be looking for as I look through magazines, like an overpass, the undercarriage of a car, maybe my cell phone, and some image to symbolize my heart rate. I was alone, and I'm thinking about other moods and things I could find and look for in a magazine, like spinning imagery or confusing imagery to show the feeling in this collage. So you'll have a folder, and you'll have only your name in pencil in the upper right corner and your class code. That's because these folders will be reused over and over again, and we don't need to decorate them. We're just using them for their function. So name, class code. This is a quote from Romare Bearden. "I think the artist has to be something like a whale, swimming with his mouth wide open, absorbing everything until he has what he really needs. When he finds that, he can start to make limitations, and then he really begins to grow." So this is my folder open. This provides a nice contained workspace for you at your table, which has lots of other people on it. If you keep everything together for your collage, then you'll feel much more organized and you won't lose your really good images you find. So I'm not doing as much cutting out of tiny things today that might get lost, but you can pull out any pages from magazines and save those and keep looking. So pulling out full pages and doing lots of searching on day 1. Day 2 and 3 will be more about cutting and figuring out how to lay out your space. That's all for now.